So my pick from last week's Remember Me has already blown up, and it really didn't give you guys enough chance to go hunting for this book. I didn't expect it to go this quickly, and to be perfectly honest, I'm kind of glad it did. But let's review, and I'll try to get you another pick to add to your Find Me list. Stick around. Okay, so last Monday, I released a Remember Me video, and if you're not familiar with the series, what it is I take a look back at books that a lot of the investors and hopefully your friends have told you, this is too hot right now, wait for it, it'll come down in price once the hype has died down. And one of the books that I picked last Monday, the 4th, last Monday, was Fantastic Four, number 94. First appearance of Agatha Harkness. And as I said in the video last week, she's too good a character. She's a fan favorite. And at the end of WandaVision, they just took the character and put her on a shelf. They didn't have her disappear or anything else. Everybody knew where she was. And there's no way that this character doesn't come back again in the future. And that book was super hot during WandaVision, and it's died down a lot. And last week, you could get raw copies, decent condition raw copies for under 100. Well, scratch that now, because they have announced that Agatha Harkness is going to be getting her own series. Boom, it's exploded. Even if they do their own series, I'm going to take my glasses off so I stop doing this all the time. She gets their own series. You're still not going to see it in 2022. It's going to be in 2023. So this is now, everybody stop. As Reggie would say, this is a red ocean book. You don't want to buy this book. You want to wait for it to calm down. I'm thinking around April of next year, when it's died off of everybody's radar, it'll die back down again. It's not going to come down to the level it was last week, because everybody knows for a fact that there's something coming forward. But it will come down a bit in price, and I'll try to remind you at that time. So what am I going to do to make up for this? You know, hey, Rich, you only gave us a few days to find this book. I didn't know. I just didn't know, man. But I got another book for you. How about this? This one might not be Remember Me that the price is down, but it's one that's off of everybody's radar. And that's a great thing when, people aren't looking for this, but it has the potential to really be something that explodes. She-Hulk series coming up. And everybody knows that the villain, and yes, I know villain books don't hold the value that the hero books do, but they're great for an investment and then drop down. Look at Carnage. So the villain is going to be Titania. And the book that everybody is focusing on is Marvel Superhero Secret War number 3, saying, this is the first version 2 of Titania, which is basically they took Titania and she got exposed or subjected to the Beyonder's machine, and it buffed up her powers. But it's not the first appearance of Titania. That's the funny thing. It's not. And, I think that this is a book that is being overlooked. And we're talking about Marvel 2-in-1. Thing and Deathlock. Marvel 2-in-1 number 54. 40-cent books. That's going to put it, what is it, about 1978, 79, 80, somewhere around there. This is actually a direct sale book. It has the barcode with the line through it. CGC graded books are commanding a premium, but you can find decent condition raws, especially since, honestly, Marvel 2-in-1 is not everybody's favorite to collect. Okay, it's an early appearance of Deathlock, which is already a good thing, but it has the appearance of, first appearance of Titania, Pound Cakes, and several other characters as well, that it would be kind of funny if they all made it into the She-Hulk series, but this is the one that you should be going for. Now, the one that I picked up, she looks really, really nice until you start getting really close. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you guys. Wrong way. There we go. Not really. Well, anyway, this bottom edge down here, the cover is almost like the letter M is missing from it. The top edge is a little messed up. The back cover's got a couple of smudges on it. The spine looks nice. It presents really nice, but I really don't know how this is going to grade because of that bottom edge. Corners are really good. Oh, and I know there's a full-size crease in the back that's just not going to come out. But I'm going to give this about a 7 to a 7.5. And considering what the graded 7.0s and 6.0s are selling for now, I'm very happy to get this at a 7.5 for the price I paid for it. But I would look for raws in this. You're going to find this in the shows. You may find this still in the box in the boxes and not on the back walls. It's the first appearance of Titania, not a version 2 or anything else. First appearance of Titania. Period. That's the one you got that I think is an undervalued book going forward for the future. So I did pick up a couple of books were delivered to me. One of them was The Thing in the Deathlock. Yesterday I got 2 different copies, and one from each from 2 different vendors, and they both came in beautiful condition. I wanted to get my copies of Gun Honey. Anything with a ringing endorsement from Stephen King on the top, and from Titan Comics is more it's less followed than a lot of the other indies. So. If one of those does blow up, I mean, beautiful women, questionable covers, and guns, it's hitting a lot of people's interest. So I'm hoping on that. And the other one came in today, and I'm so excited because I saw this online. I'm seeing it now for the first time in person. Man, let me tell you, this looks even better in person than when I saw it at all. It's I believe it's number 20. It's a 1 in 25 variant. I cannot remember who was the artist for it, but yeah, at least here I can show that. Oh my God, that is just so awesome. And yes, this one I will be sending out for grading. Anybody that has sent out to CBCS in the last few months is feeling some real grading woes, some waiting woes, and yeah, it's aggravating a lot of people. I've emailed customer support; they're not answering. I got a book that was delivered in May. They still can't find it. Regular modern tier submission that I mailed at the end of March. They received it in May 9th. It's now October 12th. It hasn't even made it to grading yet. It's still in processing. The lead time was supposed to, according to their website, is 17 weeks. It's been already, this will be week 22 coming up. And more like 26 or 7 since they've had it in their possession. It's really aggravating. And the lack of response, the lack of any clear-cut information, I think is what's aggravating a lot of people right now. I know everything is swamped, but you still, you're charging for something. They received these books in their system on May 9th and charged me for them back in May. We're in October, and I can't get, I'm glad you took hundreds of dollars of my money. Can you answer a phone call? Can you answer an email? So, as crazy as it may seem, I'm switching the clock a little bit, and I'm submitting books, a couple of submissions to CGC. It's not that I'm preferring one over the other right now. It's just that I don't want to have all my eggs in one basket. I got my show coming up on Sunday, Calhoun Comic and Toy Expo. And if you haven't figured that out, it's in Calhoun, Georgia, Calhoun. And I'd love to see all you guys there. We're going to have a blast. It's probably about 45 minutes to an hour drive for me, and setup's at 7 a.m. I'm not a morning person, man. Just not. But I'm going to do the best I can. I'm going to try to record a couple of videos today so I can send them out. I'll try to remember to change my shirt so you don't think that I'm wearing the same shirt day after day. But the backdrop is not going to change because I have to break the whole thing down for the show. And at that point, when I put it back up, everything will be changed. Okay, so I'm going to try to wrap this up. We're keeping it under 10 minutes for a change, which is nice. Next video that I'll be popping up will be an unpackaging of a few more Walmart packs that I found. Same as Southern Comic Geek just got. And hopefully you'll watch that one. But until such time, as always, I'm out.